Hello everybody, Data here and welcome to Data Reviews, a little slice of my channel where I just review things that I get my grubby little paws on, whether it be manga, anime, music, whatever I get my little grubby paws on, and I tell you my opinions, and just because these are my opinions, you don't have to listen to a thing I say. But let's kick it off with our first episode with Goshujin-sama to Yuku Isekai Survival. I know I butchered that. It's known as Survival in Another World with My Mistress, or as other people call it, Minecraft Isekai. Now, also, this is an adult, not an adult, it has adult imagery in it, so if you're under the age of 18, you shouldn't be reading this. And if you're over the age of 18, I'm also be telling you, you shouldn't be reading this. It's a waste of your time. I'd give it a 3 out of 10, because it's not, it's okay, but it's so basic, it's so boring. The only thing that was somewhat interesting is that our main character, Kosuke Shibata, hold on, let me remember, yeah, Shibata, he's over here having the power of Minecraft. I kid you not. He gets sent to the other world, he wakes up in a forest, and his ability is he can chop down trees, he can get dirt, all this other stuff, and he opens up a little menu. And what does the menu look exactly like? It's the Minecraft crafting menu. It's so bland and basic, this manga. I kid you not. It's based off of a web novel series, but not web novel, light novel. Either way, I wouldn't waste your time with it, but I'm gonna waste your time telling you about it. So our main guy, Ko, that's his nickname, Ko, wakes up there in this forest of the otherworld called, not the otherworld, in the forest, it's called, I believe, the Black Forest, Risu. The Black Forest over here is not a nice place. It's got giant grasshoppers, it's got dangerous animals and all that other stuff. But he's found by what he calls a dark elf, but she does not like to be called that. Her name is Sylphie, and she is the mistress in the name of the title, Survival in Another World with Our Mistress, because she puts a little collar on him, because in this world, humans are not liked because they are bad people. I mean, really bad. And no one wants to deal with the guy, so like, hey, to make everyone at ease, let me put a collar on you, then I'll take you back to my place. So she does that. She shows everyone, hey, it's fine, he's my servant. Air quotes on that, servant. And you know what they do the very first night he gets there? You know it, he gets laid. I kid you not. You gotta start off strong somewhere. Just like every other isekai, it also has a harem. He's got a whole bunch, and up to this point where I'm reviewing, there's 40 chapters out now of the manga. The light novel is completed. I would 100% not waste your time reading this. Again, it's a 3 out of 10 at best. The only thing it had going for it was the whole Minecraft thing, and even then, that was boring. That was really boring, watching him just be like, hey guys, look what I can do. Let me just put blocks of stuff down, and everyone's like, wow, they're flipping out, they're losing their mind, they're going, what, how could he do this, how could he take like a little bit of rock and turn it into a much bigger rock, because whatever he makes is like Minecraft, like how you get like one log, you can turn into 5 planks of wood, not 5, 4 planks of wood. Like, it equals up to that math right there, where it doesn't make sense how you could get more than what you put in. Either way, people lost their minds about it. And it's just not, it's so bland. I know I keep saying this, but it's a bland thing. I shouldn't have read all 40 chapters, but I'm like, well, I'm already in 10 chapters. Let's just keep going. And I shouldn't. I just should have stopped at chapter. I should have stopped at chapter 1. After the man got laid, I'm like, well, that's the biggest part of this entire story. That's it. We shouldn't go anymore. But either way, he has a whole bunch of stuff, and he has this thing where he has achievements, and you may be wondering, well, what are achievements? Well, just like in Minecraft, you get achievements for like getting wood, crafting armor, and all that stuff. So does he, and each achievement makes him get a little bit stronger. But either way, one of his achievements is, oh, get laid, and it's like, well, whoop-de-doo, you know. It's just, it's boring. It's boring. I shouldn't have read it. I shouldn't have done that. It was just boring all the way, and I wouldn't recommend this to people. It's mind draining to read. I read it in 2 hours. That's because most of it is just fluff. I scanned like for 5 chapters straight, it's just fluff of him building stuff, using his cheat to make stuff not fun. It's why I don't really like these like isekais where the guy gets way too powerful. Like, I can understand having like a cheat where he's like, oh, I'm a little bit stronger, I'm a little bit faster, but when you give him the ability of Minecraft, it's not fun for anyone. It's just boring. He's just over here building blocks. The coolest thing about his blocks is that his blocks don't like obey the laws of physics, so he could build something like in the air and everything, and it just doesn't fall, and people are like, wow, how does that work? Is it good? No. It's boring once you know it. And they're like, how do we mine this cliffside? Like, how am I gonna get up there? The guy nerd poles all the way up. Like, he takes wooden blocks and he jumps and he puts a block under him. He jumps, he puts a block under him. That's pretty funny, but altogether, it's just, he's just playing Minecraft in a fantasy world. That's basically what this whole entire thing. What if we just gave a person Minecraft in a fantasy world? That's it. And so in these chapters, they had a conflict, and what they want conflict, well, since humanity is the big bad, they want to be like, hey, let's get all these people their land back, so let's fight humanity, which he does. And he's over here, he's really whipping humans because humans don't have his power. And he also got the power of these beast people. Either way, it's not good. Slap a 3 out of 10 me. Put a big old 3 out of 10 right across the screen, because that's what it's worth. It's not good, it's not bad, it was okay, but I blew through 40 chapters in less than 2 hours. That's not good. Like, a chapter should keep my attention for at least like a good amount. Like, I shouldn't have to be able to blow through 40 chapters in 2 hours. That means I'm skimming through all the stuff because you're saying nothing. Just like I'm saying, because there is nothing. There's nothing to talk about. The dude just gets tons of wives, and like everyone loves him because he's so likable. He's such a good man. He's so great and awesome. Yada yada yada. It's honestly just trash. It's trash. Now, you don't have to take my word for it. You can read it if you want, people. I'm just saying this to save you the time and trouble. Maybe if there was nothing else to read, I'd read this, but why would I? I'm not gonna be waiting for the next chapter to be coming out and all this other stuff. I don't care enough for that, because altogether, it's just trash. That's all I have to say about it. I'm sorry that for the very first episode, I kicked it off with this, but I thought it would be cool, but it wasn't cool. It's all because I saw the dumb Minecraft block on this cover page. Throw it up, me. Yep, there it is. The Minecraft block on the cover art. I thought, oh, this might be somewhat okay. I was wrong. And that's what I get for listening to my dumb little brain. So, take it from me, you should just skip over this. Maybe the light novel is way better than this, and I'm just whining and complaining about nothing. But, the manga itself, not good. So, survival in another world, people, put it off of your radars. Just scoot it to the side. Maybe come to it if it's completed and you got nothing else to read. Maybe then you can like pull it out and be like, I guess I'll give it a try. Other than that, don't read it. Read the light novel. At least then you can use your imagination and think things are cooler. Because the art style, again, I haven't even gotten to the art style. I can't believe I spent like, what, 5 minutes complaining about the stuff, because 5 minutes complaining about nothing, because there is nothing. I can't explain it to you because it's so bland. It's every other isekai. Anyway, let me stop complaining about that and start complaining about the art style. The art style is okay. The main girl, she's okay. The main dude, it's okay. They really focused on like the adult imagery. That's when they really put all the efforts into the art. But other than that, it's okay. And since he's got the power of Minecraft, guess what? A lot of the buildings that this man makes are what? Squares. It's all cubes, all squares. Not a good chunk of this stuff is worth nothing. It feels like it was just slapped together because, and I'm not knocking on the guy who created this. It feels like it's a big bowl of nothing. Like, I mean, the idea of Minecraft in another world is kind of cool, but the execution was just poorly done. And I know I'm complaining about it. Like, I want to give it more for the very fact that they tried to do that. But I can't, in good faith, say, hey, this is awesome. Because it's not. It's lukewarm. It's like if you were to take a bath. It's not too hot, not too cold. It's just there. You know what I mean, people? I think you all do. I think you would understand exactly what I'm talking about, but it's just there. It makes me ramble, and not in a good way of rambling. Like, if you get into this point of what I'm talking about, it's like, it's not a good ramble. This is a ramble of nothing, because I have no substance, and I keep saying this over and over again, but there's nothing to really go in there. It's just your main character is a human in a monster world, and that's it. That's all we got. That's all there. He just has the power of Minecraft. That's it. Women love him. Men want to be him. Fish fear him. But other than that, it's nothing, people. It's nothing. And I hate to say that. I hate to like put people down on their hard work, but I honestly believe probably even light novel is probably would be way better than what you're gonna get by reading the manga. I haven't read the light novel, but at least then I can use my imagination a little bit more, because what they put in the manga is so lackluster. If I can remember what chapter it is, I'll throw it up. If I don't, I'll throw up the page where they dig down and they found a little secret area, and in this area there's golems. And what does he do to fight these golems? No, nothing much. He just puts blocks in front of them so that they don't activate. He basically blocks them up, and even the people who watched him do it are like, well, that's kind of lackluster. You kind of made that too easy. Even they were kind of like let down, but he did that. And so he just mines away. He mines away at the golem to like steal their mithril armor or whatever. I can't remember because I think it was like somewhere in the middle chapters. Again, I skimmed through good chunks of these because it was just him explaining the stuff he's created to these people. Like, oh, I created this crossbow with yada yada yada. I'm like, well, good for you, but you don't have to like take up 5-10 pages to tell me that. Like, and when I say also, when I say Minecraft, it's also gaming, because he also, like, unlike other people there, he could put on a splint to someone's leg, and it instantly heals them, while everyone else, if you were to splint their legs, it's nothing. Either way, again, 3 out of 10. I wouldn't read it unless you have nothing else to read, people. Other than that, that is Survival in Another World with My Mistress. You don't, if you don't like want to listen to me and want to read it to yourself, you can. There's plenty of places you can go to read it. I just say read the light novels series, because the chapters, we're at chapter 40 right now. Maybe it gets way better in later stuff, but I'm like, you're gonna have to wait at least. Like, the chapters are coming out once a month, and it's not really worth to like wait for a new chapter of the manga. So, but the light novel itself is completed. I'm pretty sure 100% the light novel is completed. If not, I don't know. Either way, read the light novel. Don't read the manga. It's not worth your time. 3 out of 10. I hope it gets better, but I wouldn't hold my breath. Anyway, I'll catch you all later. Goodbye. Goodbye.